Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Today, I bring you some news that's making waves. Can Yaman's cry of love for Demet Özdemir. Can Yaman, who has always been a reserved and hard-to-reach figure, surprised everyone with an emotional message. Give me a chance, Demet. Open the path of love for me. I am willing to sacrifice everything for you. This statement has caused quite a stir, as it's not about a project or series, but his relationship with Demet Özdemir. Although both have worked together on the popular series Erkenci Kuş, what has drawn the most attention is not just the chemistry on screen, but the rumors about their relationship behind the scenes. Despite working on international projects, Can Yaman has not been able to forget Demet. Even in the midst of his success, he confessed, "After every achievement, I thought, I wish she could see this." What makes this revelation even more surprising is the change in Can Yaman's behavior. He had always been described as distant and proud, but now he has shown unexpected vulnerability. According to a close friend, Can admitted, "I lived with pride, but my heart was silent. Now, for the first time, I let my heart speak." As for Demet, she has not made any direct comments on these statements, but her recent social media posts have sparked much discussion. Photos of her alone and phrases like, "Everything has its time," have made fans wonder if she's sending a hidden message. Sources close to her say that Demet still has feelings for Can, but reviving the past will not be easy. Fans have divided into two groups. Some believe this is the genuine cry of true love, while others think it's simply a late regret. However, one thing is clear: this story is not over. Will Demet reopen the path to love? Demet's silence may be the most eloquent answer of all. What do you think? Is this a new beginning, or simply a goodbye to what could have been? Leave your comments. The situation between Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir has been the subject of speculation and controversy for some time. And my opinion on this matter is clearly influenced by how Can has handled his personal life lately. While both actors were praised for their chemistry on screen, especially in Erkenci Kuş, the evolution of Can's relationship has left many questions unanswered. Can Yaman, despite his success and international popularity, seems to have adopted an ambiguous stance regarding his private life. As mentioned in several comments, many people are surprised by how Can has handled his relationship with Sarah, showing a completely different side than what he had shown in the past. The fact that he, who for years kept his private life under wraps, decided to publicly show his relationship with Sarah, generated many comments, both positive and negative. I can't help but wonder if this exposure was really Yaman's choice, or if it was a calculated move to handle his image differently. Some comments seem to view Can's relationship with Sarah as a way to manage his public image, perhaps aware of the reactions it would provoke. As pointed out in one comment, it was thought that he knew the impact this type of exposure would have on his career, but still decided to move forward in that direction. Perhaps, and this is just a personal reflection, Can Yaman is trying to turn his life around, seeking a new narrative in his personal and professional life, but at the same time seems to be trapped between his fans' expectations and the reality of his decisions. However, we cannot ignore that the opinions of many, like those who comment about Sarah taking advantage of the opportunity, reveal a widespread feeling of disappointment towards Can. Many do not like how he has behaved regarding his relationship and feel he could have been more honest or reserved. In this sense, it seems that Yaman has fallen into the trap of excessive exposure, which has generated more controversy than admiration. In conclusion, I believe Can Yaman is at a crucial moment in his career and personal life, and the decisions he makes regarding how he handles his image and relationships could significantly impact his future. And the families? It's also being said there may be a cautiously approving attitude with no drama or impulsive reactions, almost as if they want to sort everything out in private before showing anything. In short, even if it's not official yet, the story is already at the top and promises to keep making headlines. There's only one big question: when will we see the first moment that confirms it on camera? Because if that first close-up appears, the noise will be huge. With everything being said about Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir, one feeling is very clear to me. Around Can, there's always a hurricane of expectations, rumors, and judgments that often say more about the audience than about him. Because of his charisma and fame, Can easily becomes the main character even when the story isn't confirmed. And that seems unfair to me, because any gesture or silence of his gets interpreted as a strategy, a provocation, or a confession. In the end, people talk more about the myth than the person. What bothers me most in this situation is the double standard used to judge Demet, and by extension, Can. I see people outraged, accusing, moralizing, as if having a past or moving freely in your emotional life were a crime. At the same time, others defend her fiercely with a very simple point. Demet is free. She can be with whoever she wants, and nobody has the right to interfere in her life. I agree with that. But I also understand why some comments turn into criticism of Can. It's not so much what he did, but the perception that he may have deceived, given false hope, or lied. And when a highly public figure carries that label, even if it's just gossip, it becomes fuel for both hatred and idealization. That said, if I focus on Can Yaman, I think his real problem isn't Demet, but the public persona that's been stuck onto him. Can projects confidence, attractiveness, and a kind of intense energy that many people love, and others find irritating. That kind of image makes people imagine him as the one who jumps into relationships, the one who breaks hearts, the manipulator, even without proof. It's like he's been assigned the role of the inevitable seducer. And any narrative that paints him as either villain or hero fits way too easily. To me, that's a trap. When everything fits perfectly, it's usually because we're oversimplifying. What also stands out to me is the persistent desire to see them together again, even just working. There are comments like, "I'd love to see them work together again." And I get it. Their on-screen chemistry left a mark, and many people are still attached to that era. But precisely because of that, any tiny rumor about a supposed relationship from years ago or a reunion gets amplified as if it were confirmed news. And then Can, being the biggest media focal point, takes the main hit. He becomes the headline, the suspect, and the symbol all at once. My conclusion is pretty simple. If they ever meet professionally again, or if there's a real story between them, I'd like people to talk about it with less hysteria and more respect. Can Yaman isn't a character written by fans or haters. He's a person with a private life that doesn't belong to us. And if this whole situation leaves me with anything, it's that the real drama is almost never between Can and Demet, but between the public and its need to have a closed, neat story. with villains, with queens, with betrayals, and with Can inevitably at the center of everything.